So I gotta say, this is a first. We are huddled in the basements of the structure of the Mamba because of a tornado warning. And yeah, we're really wet. So is everyone else.
Hey everybody, Clay with the Pennsylvania Rollercoaster Club. Well, we embarked on our 2023 Rollercoaster Road Trip, and here are the results. This trip and this video is brought to you in part by our sponsor, Simon. He's a good dog, but he's an even better sponsor. If you would like to be a good dog, sponsor a video, please reach out to us.
Just got Allie in the car. Coaster Trip 2023, here we come. Allie, where are we headed first?
Six Flags St. Louis.
Six Flags St. Louis, here we come. Midwest Breadbasket, Pennsylvania Roller Coaster Club, on our way. Quite literally, on our way.
Well, although St. Louis, Missouri, the gateway to the West, was the first stop on the trip, along the way we also ate some cinnamon bread, played with a few balloons, went swimming, ran into our second tornado of the trip, got to run into the original Zambezi Zinger, and met an old friend. Six Flags St. Louis. Well, not much to say here, except for the truth. And the truth is, this park is hugely misunderstood, apparently, and incredibly underappreciated. Right here is some footage of Mr. Freeze Reverse Blast, definitely the standout attraction in the park, and a very good one it is. But really, the focus, guys, isn't necessarily on the ride lineup, which, you know, besides the top one or two or three, kind of falls off a cliff. The park is beautiful. It's the nicest of the Six Flags parks that we've been to by quite a wide margin. They really take time with attention to detail. The landscaping, the cleanliness, and because of this, it reduces the amount of bees that you encounter on your trip during summer visits, which is a really big deal to us. Here was our closing thoughts on that day.
Well, the day is complete here at Six Flags St. Louis. As we see Ninja in the background. Allie, how was the day?
It was amazing. The only thing that I didn't like is at the end, they kicked us out with our tornado warning, but the sky looks beautiful.
They got us with the old weather. I'm sure that maybe there's a tornado warning somewhere in the state at some point, but surely not here. The weather's beautiful, but no, the staff was awesome today. And in fairness, it was a little bit after 7, a little bit after closing, so no harm, no foul on that. It was kind of funny, actually, when we were walking away looking at beautiful skies, like, it doesn't look like a tornado's coming. But what a great way to end the day with a handful of rides on Pandemonium. Some really good roller coasters here, guys. Some things that get slept on. We're going to talk about that more at some point in depth individually, but hopefully we gave you enough information to stop out and see this park. And, well wishes to our newfound buddy Danny, the new general manager here at Six Flags St. Louis, and stop out and see him. Let him know that...
Really kind guy.
Really kind guy, definitely. Let him know that Allie from the Pennsylvania Rollercoaster Club sent you his way. Later on, guys. Alright, this is part 2 of the 2023 Summer Coaster Series. Pennsylvania Rollercoaster Club. What's going on now?
We're at Total Dollar City to go get my 100th credit, which you guys heard is Time Traveler.
That's right, Time Traveler, here we come.
brand new park for both of us. So excited. Guys, check out this queue in the plaza for Time Traveler. I mean, this is just ridiculous. Even down to where you board, the intricacies. It is really a stunning appearance for a roller coaster. Unreal. So, initial reaction, we just got off Time Traveler for the first time. What did you think, Al?
The first drop was amazing, and I love how much hang time you get when you just go over those loops and everything.
It's kind of like spinning Copperhead Strike almost, but not as intense. More family coasterish. Really good. Really unique ride experience. Some of the views that you get are so incredible.
And my 100th roller coaster.
And her 100th coaster. The views here of Wildfire, not just on ride, but off ride as well. Guys, these are absolutely breathtaking views surrounding Branson. Down to the theming for Powder Keg. Again, not just on ride, but off ride. The way that they kept a piece of the track from the original ride, and I mean, it's next level, guys. Everything that they do is Disney or Disney, above Disney level theming, Universal level theming. Silver Dollar City, it is a crazy place to visit. They just do things to the next level so consistently. Well, now, Worlds of Fun. Let's get it. So here at World of Fun in Kansas City, Missouri, we are hanging out, chilling, eating some chicken because the weather has not been so cooperative. We drove through a ridiculous thunderstorm to get here, and I don't believe the crews have had ample time to do morning maintenance to be able to open rides. So we've been in here for about an hour with nothing running. That's why we finally decided to eat some lunch. So yeah, we're just kind of hanging out, chilling, waiting. It doesn't look like we're going to be making it to Des Moines tonight, but things change. So I gotta say, this is a first. We are huddled in the basement of the structure of the Mamba because of a tornado warning. And yeah, we're really wet. So is everyone else. Well, Worlds of Fun, you are on our list. Not happy campers. So we were just told that Zambezi Zinger is not going to open today because they don't have the staff to run it. Let that sink in. This is the brand new ride for 2023. They open the doors to the park and they let people in. And yeah. Then they they say that they can't open their new attraction because of staffing. And I gotta tell you, Allie, have you seen plenty of staffing here?
Yes.
Yeah, I have too. There's plenty of employees that are walking around the park, and they said that the people that are supposed to run it called off. Now, if this is all true, and Worlds of Fun has like 1 or 2 people in the entire park that know how to operate the brand new for 2023 attraction, wow. Now, nothing for nothing, guys, but there's a handful of employees right there that are just walking around. Literally 4 or 5 of them. 5 if you count the one straggling. There's 2 of them there. Another one just passed us here. And, I mean, literally, this is just one small section of the park. Here's another one. I mean, you can't go anywhere without passing a handful of employees, literally, a handful or 2. So, yeah, I don't understand. But hey, I digress. World of Fun, about 30. About 40. And, matter of fact, Mom Baby even open. Yeah, beautiful inside. And then finally, at 11:45, they sent the first test train. And our hope was kept alive that maybe we would get to ride before we left at 12:15. And at 12:10, right before we were about to bail and give up hope, they opened for the day and we were let in through the queue. And, you know, much to the staff's credit, this area of the park does look beautiful. They did a great job. I believe this used to be a Dinosaurs Alive themed area. They did a great job of rehabbing it. Beautiful day here at Adventureland. So some really great architecture and buildings here. We came to the park right after a little bit of a rainstorm, and the park was cleared out. We're walking in with only a couple of the lots full. So yeah, let's go check out Adventureland, guys. Check out Adventureland? As we're pulling up to the park, she says, "Daddy, I see something in the back that looks like..." What did it look like?
Fahrenheit.
Yeah, it looked like Fahrenheit, and I immediately knew she was describing Monster. Super stoked. Have not ridden it. This is the first time here for both of us. So, the 2023 Rollercoaster Road Trip continues. Hopefully we're getting back on track from the little mishaps that we had at Kansas City World of Fun. So, we'll check back in later. Going up.
cute little charming park. Adventureland, they know what they're doing, man. Well, I'm not sure if they have figured it out by now, but where are we to finish up the last leg of the 2023 Rollercoaster Road Trip? Six Flags Great America. First time for both of us. Let's do this.
Now, I will say this about the ride crew at Superman Ultimate Flight. Comparatively speaking to crews that have run similar models at other parks, these guys were efficient. Great dispatches for a flying B&M model. Really nice job to the staff at Six Flags Great America on this one, no doubt.
I'm getting this for 1 second.
Now, here's one that I was particularly interested in, mainly for the history of it. American Eagle had a born-on date of 1981, the same year that I got my born-on date. And it's also the first wooden roller coaster ever produced by Intamin Amusing Rides. So, quite a whole piece of history right here, and a fun ride.
Alright, it is time. Let's experience this launch. So, I was explaining to Allie earlier that there's a really good chance that in the next 5 years this could be the most powerful launch in the world. That is, if the trend continues of the previous Intamin launches being replaced, with LSMs or even LIMs like the Como is obviously experimenting with on Big Bear Mountain. But yeah, let's go check this beast out. Allie and I about to do front row max force down the tunnel.
I mean, all in all, guys, we were incredibly impressed with what Six Flags Great America had to offer. A great variety as far as coasters go, with a handful of outstanding coasters, and getting to ride the Wizard, which is the same model as the original Zambezi Zinger, but just a beautiful park, great layout. It can be confusing at first, but awesome once you have it figured out. And finally, an unexpected stop for Allie at Kings Island. Planned all along by me. I definitely wanted some rides on Orion. Definitely wanted to get a handful on Diamondback. Mystic Timbers, of course, one of our favorite wooden coasters in the world. As I'd said before, we needed to visit an old friend, and we also were able to get a few rides in on Banshee as well once it had opened. I don't really want to go much into Kings Island. That can be a video for a different day, considering that this was an unexpected stop, but I really want to be able to get and break down, maybe give a score for some of these parks that we had visited along the way. Give you guys a little bit of a comparison list of how we would rate, how we would judge them. So, without further ado, here we go. Six Flags St. Louis. We're going to go with a B-. Now, really clean park. Phenomenal in terms of maintenance and landscaping. But up to the point when the new general manager, Danny, had taken over, you can tell that operations have not been a priority. Hopefully that's going to change with the current ride lineup and the beautiful park. We're going to go B-. I feel pretty good about that. Next up, Silver Dollar City. Very easy A. And really a very easy A+. Time Traveler. Outlaw Run. Just so many phenomenal rides. Powder Keg. These guys do everything with excellence. Really not much to complain about here. If you haven't been, make sure you get there. Great ride lineup. Next up, Worlds of Fun Kansas City. We're going to give it a D+. And I think I'm probably being generous to the management, and I think I'm being unfair to the employees, because I don't believe that they are to blame. Operationally, this falls on management. To have 3 of 8 roller coasters open during a 2-day span is absolutely absurd. Now, a few came up and down in that span as well, but I don't count that. Next, Adventureland. We're going to go B-. And really, guys, this could be C+. It depends on how you rate Monster. Because besides that, not really much going on here. They did have a cool new Zamperla combo ride with like a log flume and kids coaster, which was cool. So kudos to Adventureland for giving that a shot. Seems like it's going to be a big success. Next up, Lost Island. You were supposed to be number 7 on the list, but you're still lost. Hopefully we get you next year when you add maybe a 3rd roller coaster, or maybe in 2025. That is really going to be up to you, but really, I can't wait. I wish it would have worked into our schedule. We just were not able to hit Waterloo with good weather during a day that we were coming through. So big bummer, but hey, we'll be back. Next is Six Flags Great America, and we're going to go with an A-. Phenomenal ride lineup. Goliath is a truly outstanding top-tier headliner, and you have a couple great number 2 and 3s. But really, some of the cleanliness came into issue. There were a lot of Bs. Things were not being tended to in ample time, which made them accumulate more quickly. So that would be the only knock. And finally, our trip to Kings Island, A+, but that seems to be a perennial thing with Kings Island. In our opinion, probably, as of last year, was still the number 1 park in the country. They have by far the best operations of any park in the nation, and we would stack them up against anyone. Truly a phenomenal experience every time we go. And it's not just at the coasters, it's at every ride. So guys, if you enjoy this type of content, if you like seeing our take on these different parks and what our experiences are, please like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. And we're the Pennsylvania Roller Coaster Club. My name is Clay, and I encourage you, please comment below. Are there parks out there that you believe we need to see? Are there rides out there you believe we need to experience? We'd love to hear about them and get some of your feedback on the content we provide to you. But we are committed to continue to work to bring tremendous content, not just about the parks here in Pennsylvania, but around the U.S. Stay tuned for the next one. We'll see ya.